Hey guys, it's Cass. Today I'm going to be doing an ink swatch video featuring Ferris Wheel Press's a summer 2020 ink collection. Despite not liking super bright colors in general, I was pretty excited about this collection, and I finally was able to get a hold of it through various retailers, as you can see. I got, well, I say various retailers. These are all from Vanessa. A few samples from various shipments, and then I got these three in the ink charger set. So the inks featured are Definitely Peachy, Three Steamboats, Double Raspberry, Freshly Squeezed Sunshine, love that name, Mirror of Moraine, or Mirror of Moraine, I don't know, and then Frivolous Lime. So let's get started. So I'm going to be doing my least favorite ones first, and that is going to be the blues. So Mirror of Moraine and Three Steamboats. And we'll do Mirror first. Zoom in some. That's probably good. So I have said it before, blues on my camera do not show up accurately. So that looks a lot bluer than the actual ink. The actual ink is a lot greener in person. So do not trust this. It is not right. That's why I'm doing these first, to get these out of the way. And as usual, I'm going to be doing a writing sample or excerpt from one of my favorite books, Anthem by Ayn Rand. Alright, that's all I'm doing with that one. Like I said, don't really like the color. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on it. Whoops. Sorry. Next up is Three Steamboats. This one is really, oh shit. Okay. This is what happens when you're not careful. Give me just a second. I always, see, look at that. I always get a little nervous whenever I spill ink on my hands because I work with patients every day and I like touch their faces with the specialty I'm in. And I always wonder if they're gonna think something weird's going on with my hand because they're all stained with ink. If they ever ask, I'll just tell them it's fountain pen. Fountain pen ink, no one has asked yet. Okay, let's see. Get down. Sorry. Okay, that was my cat. Her name is Lucy, and she's very naughty. You may be able to hear her in the background fussing. Probably because I'm not paying attention to her. She's probably the neediest cat I've ever met in my life. Wow, I really screwed that up. That is not straight at all. Okay. This color is... this looks bluer again. This is... The actual color is like a really, really pale robin's egg, maybe. This is, again, not accurate. Darn this template. Oh, we'll just do this. Alright, so yeah, this is a really pale, watery blue. It's a really pretty blue, but it's so pale, and I would not use it for writing. So, again, color's not accurate, so I don't know why I'm showing you this again, but Mirror Mirror of Moraine, Three Steamboats. They're nice colors. They definitely evoke summer, but I'm just not a fan. Mirror of Moraine's pretty green, and then Three Steamboats is just really light. All right, next up we come to Freshly Squeezed Sunshine and Definitely Peachy. I'll do Definitely Peachy first. Probably spill this all over myself too. These things are filled to the brim. Well, not really, not like Noodlers. I can't stick this in without spilling it though. Look, there's hardly anything on there. It's so pale. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see it. Damn it! I wrote Definitely first. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Not a fan. Not a fan. It'd be really pretty with like an ink wash, but not for writing. Not usable. For me anyway. Some people I know really, really like the super light colors. Not me. Which is ironic considering I'm a big fan, spoiler, of Frivolous Lime. I don't think I'm going to get a bottle of Frivolous Lime, but I have actually eyedroppered one of my pens with Frivolous Lime. And I have been writing with it. Not the past week because I'm doing something separately, which I will make a video about my next video. I'm super excited about it. So I'm not going to talk about that now, but I have eyedroppered a pen with it. And I'm actually really enjoying, I don't know, closing that. I'm really enjoying journaling with it. Or was. Like I said, I haven't been using it the past week, and I'll explain that in another video. But when I was using it, I was really enjoying it. I don't think I like it enough to buy a full bottle. It still is a little hard to read, but we'll get to that when I get to Frivolous Lime. I'm talking about stuff that's not even relevant to Definitely Peachy. Okay. So that is Definitely Peachy. Next up, Freshly Squeezed Sunshine. I really, really like the name of this ink. Unfortunately, it is also way too pale to use for writing. Just beyond unbelievably pale. So pale. But you can definitely see more of it on the glass dip pen. Ooh, I'm gonna have to squeeze this in. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, that is super, that looks really readable. This is what you're seeing is brighter and more readable than what I'm seeing. So do not be fooled, friends. Do not be fooled. It's a very lovely yellow. So. What is this? It's like a highlighter yellow. I'm blocking all the light. It is really wet. think that gets the point across. Oh, it fell. So Definitely Peachy has dried a little more, and it is a little more readable now that it's not wet or fresh on the page, whatever. It's still kind of hard to read. There's cat hair everywhere. And this is just ridiculously bright. The Freshly Squeezed Sunshine. It is not that readable. It looks darker on there, and I think it's because of my really crappy lighting. It is not this dark, it is not this readable in person. So like I said, don't be fooled. It is really bright though. And again, these colors are very summery. I think they fit very well in the summer collection. They go really well together too. The peachy color and the bright yellow. They look really nice together. They complement each other very well. They're just unusable if you want to write with them, unless you're into that. I think most people would not want to journal with, you know, something like this, because like I said, it is not this readable in person. What you're seeing is way darker. This is very, very bright. It's like highlighter ink. It's so bright. So that's those two. Next up are Frivolous Lime and Double Raspberry. Not in that order. So we're gonna do Double Raspberry next. So this one, surprisingly, was the ink I was most excited about. All of the reviews I had seen online, which were a few YouTube reviews from YouTubers who had been sent this collection before it was released, doing reviews, and all of them, this ink looked very purple to me. And as you all know, if you've watched any of my videos, I am a raging fan of purple, and I was very, very excited for this ink because it looked amazing on all the video reviews I had seen. And I was desperate to get a sample, and I finally got it, and it was the most disappointing thing ever. This ink was so disappointing. I was so upset because it's like way more red, like pinkish red than I was expecting. So, which I guess is a good thing. It saves me from buying another bottle. I've been buying a lot of inks lately. It's not like I needed them. So there's how it is on the dip pen. That looks pretty accurate. So yeah, every color you see on here is accurate except for any blue ever. I wonder if there's a way I can adjust that. think the word all is missing in that sentence because it just says of a sudden. I'm copying this off of like some free website where the book is, and I don't know if that's a typo or if the book actually is missing that word. I would really recommend this book, by the way. I write it in all of my sample videos and haven't even mentioned the book. It's a fantastic book. I definitely recommend it. I read it as a freshman in high school. We were given it as a book project, and the teacher was talking about it, and I read the entire book in one sitting in that class period while he was just talking about it. I loved it so much, and I read it again for the book review, or the report, or whatever it was. One of my favorite books. I absolutely love it. And it's really short too. It's a really short read, so it's not difficult at all. So, Double Raspberry. It's a really pretty color, but it's just way too pink for me. And it just looked really purple in the reviews. I don't know what I was seeing. I'm crazy, obviously, because half the Sailor inks I reviewed, or not reviewed, but did swatches of a while ago, I was like, they looked purple on the website, and they absolutely were not even close to purple. So, I'm not a good judge of purples, apparently. Now we come to Frivolous Lime. My favorite of the 6, which is surprising again because it's, for one, it's green and it's like acidic green. I'm not a fan of acidic green. I do like this better than Robert Oster Sublime. It is definitely brighter, but it's still quite readable, which you'll see in just a second. Really, really like this ink. Oh. See? Look at that. Getting it all over my fingers. Oh. Spilled it. I have not done a swatch of this ink either, so I'm pretty excited. I've just written with it. Inks look infinitely better when they are swatched. This ink is so bright. It looks way brighter in person, but it's still super readable. It's like retina searing. It's so bright. So good. Cat hair on my dip pen. here we have another cat hair. Frivolous Lime. I love this ink so much, but I feel like if I bought a bottle, it would lose its magic and I would never use it again, and that would be like 20 bucks wasted. So I'm not gonna be buying a bottle, but I did buy a couple more samples that I will probably use up. If I use up all those samples and don't get sick of it, I will maybe buy a bottle. So I just love the way this ink looks. It's a tiny bit darker, I'd say, with what you're seeing, but it's still really very readable, even though it's brighter in person. So there we have Frivolous Lime, Double Raspberry. Again, these two colors are super summery. They picked the perfect colors, shades of whatever color they picked for their summer collection. These inks are just perfect for the summer collection, and they go together. These two colors go together. Peachy and Sunshine go together. They're really very beautiful inks, but hard to use unless you're using them for like art or something. I mean, these are obviously, well, this one anyway is very readable, and Double Raspberry is pretty readable. The other ones, not as much. Again, these are not accurate at all, so I'm not going to end on that one. I'll go back to these. My favorite Frivolous Lime here. So anyway, as usual, this video turned out way longer than I was expecting, so sorry about that. I hope the video helped you. I know there's not a ton of examples of the summer 2020 ink collection floating around on the internet, so hopefully this helped with whatever you need it for. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.